BF Grant Wildlife Management Area in central Georgia is 11,400 acres and has been a quality buck management area for over 50 years. It is known for having the only Boone and Crockett buck killed on a Georgia WMA in 1974 by Thomas Cooper. I attended the second quota hunt there in late November. This is one of the campgrounds at BF Grant. We got everything from tents to nice trailers. Should be a good time tonight. I got to the hunt a little late on the second day, but I had hopes of seeing one of those bucks. What I like about this area is that there's so many rubs in here. There's tons of little saplings and stuff that gives them cover, and there's just rubs all in here. And some of them are old, but I just don't know if they're still in here. Being the second hunt, you don't know if you're looking at sign from bucks that were shot a couple weeks ago. I don't know. So I'm gonna look around a little bit. My morning sit, I didn't see anything, but I didn't get in the stand until 9. So I'm gonna look around and see if I can find some fresher sign or give me some reason to come back in here. There's a scrape here. I see some kind of fresh sign in it, but I wonder if they only check them at night or whether it's worth hunting or not. It's kind of open through here, but you got a pine thicket up that way, so I don't know. Like I said, it seems like there's a lot of rubs in here. So you want to think there's a lot of bucks, but a lot of times they make those early in the season or they make them at night. I don't know. Looks hopeful. We'll get a shot tonight and see what happens. With some of the roads having locked gates, I'll use my bicycle to save time. A friend of mine sent me several pins on Onyx map that he's hunted, and he killed a nice buck on the first hunt. So I'm checking those out before the afternoon hunt. Walking back on this road through a bunch of pines. So I'm going to check this area out and see how it looks. There's a buck rub right here. Looks like a decent crossing of the creek right there on this bottom. I see a pretty good rub over there too. I like this spot. It's after 4 o'clock on the second day of the hunt, and I went to go check out this one spot that a friend of mine gave me a pin on, and I liked it so much I'm gonna stay. The problem is I don't have my stand. I left it where I hunted this morning, and I'm not really prepared. So what I did was, I'm in this tree here that kind of fell over. That way you can see it. So it gets me up a few feet, and I can still see this creek bottom here. There's some pines up in there, but there's so many rubs in this area, big rubs just all through here. And I don't want to go all the way back, get my stand, and come back. And this place looks so much better than the other one. So it's about after 4 o'clock, so I got about maybe 2 hours at the most, hour and a half before dark. So we're gonna try it here and see what happens. The other thing I'm having to deal with is I wasn't prepared to hunt, even though I had my rifle. So I don't even have a long sleeve shirt on. And I got a small bottle of water and a phone that's power's going down, but I don't want to go back out and come back in, so we're gonna give this place a try tonight. Looks good, but the weather's got them not moving much, so we'll try and see. And it's warm out. You can tell I'm sweating and sitting here in short sleeve shirts in late November, but that's what we got to work with. There's a deer over there. Later that evening, I spotted a doe feeding in the creek bottom. Right at dusk, I thought I saw a glimpse of a buck, but after I looked at it through my scope, all I saw was a doe. It's the last day of a 3-day quota hunt here at BF Grant. And I went in this morning to the place I hunted last night. It's a creek bottom with tons of big rubs in there. And I saw a doe. And I thought it was pretty remote, long ways to get back in there, but I saw a couple other lights of other hunters, I think. But right at dawn, the duck hunter started blasting, just boom, boom, boom. And I mean, it was close enough where I could hear the pellets coming down in the woods. I thought, I just don't see a good buck walking by there, so I got up and left. I just don't like to do that this early, but so anyway, I walked back out to this spot. It's like a big open area in a pine thicket with a couple roads coming in and out. I can see pretty good, but I saw some tracks up on that road, but I don't know, it was like, this is plan B, so we'll see if it pays off. I can see pretty well, got a nice breeze. It was so warm this morning, I was just sweating getting up the tree, but last morning we'll give it a try. Maybe something will walk by. After an unproductive morning sit, I did a little scouting around. You talk to hunters who have hunted BF Grant for a long time, and they'll tell you that years ago, the management area used to be big open woods like that. It was just beautiful. But since then, years ago, they started cutting and planting pines. And so now you got a lot of this. Different stages of pines, and they're just super thick. I mean, they're just unhuntable. And basically all you can do is sit on the edges and hope they come out. So that's a lot of what BF Grant is. You're hunting the little hardwood draws in between all these thick pines, but what else can you do? This hunt didn't go that well for me. This is the second hunt at BF Grant, the second quota hunt. And I saw one doe yesterday evening down on a creek bottom. I could have shot her, but it was way back in the woods. I just didn't want to fool with it. But this morning I had duck hunters close to me and I moved. I didn't see anything. But I know it's a good place, but the warm weather just had everything shut down. I don't think it was a good hunt from hardly anybody. From talking to people at camp, you don't hear the gunshots or deer being killed. But the first hunt, they had, I think, 39 bucks killed. And there's still bucks here, of course, but there's 39 less. But I just makes me wonder whether you should apply for the second hunt or go for the first hunt every couple years when you get enough points. But anyway, it wasn't that good of a hunt for me, and you know, my excuse is the warm weather, and I think everybody else's excuse is that too. But I'd still hunt here again. It's just this wasn't a good hunt this year. I just hunted the second hunt at BF Grant and didn't have any luck at all. It was way too warm, and traditionally the second hunt is not as good as the first hunt, because the first hunt is right at the beginning of the rut, and also being the first hunt, you know, there's more bucks. By the time the second hunt, some bucks have been killed, obviously. But I got this hunt with no priority points, and in doing so, I got to hunt it, but I didn't get a priority point. So next year when I go apply, if I want to apply for the first hunt, I still won't have any priority points. So it makes you wonder, should you try to go on the second hunt every year, or maybe the first hunt every other year? You got to get probably 1, maybe 2 priority points for the first hunt. Is it worth it? I don't know. You have to decide that yourself. But I definitely think that the first hunt is better. This could have been better if it had better weather, but it's one of those things where you gotta analyze your priority points and see if you want to hold out for that first hunt every other year, every 2 years, or try to go on the second hunt more often. That's not as good. Talked to a lot of hunters today in this hunt, and they didn't have much success. A lot of it's because of the warm weather. A lot of it's because there's not as many bucks in the woods. But be that as it may, still a great place to hunt, and I'm sure I'll try it again.